Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down in the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very important and not important to 80% of you because of most of you are biased and closed minded. But if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. I'm not just talking to human beings. Of course, my mind is very open to all possibilities and probabilities. But of course, this video is going to be on a serious note because there's a lot of people who are closed-minded to things. And I've done a lot more research than most average people, okay? I'm not a doctor, but you may consider me a doctor because I've done some extensive research on some things. I may not remember a little technical detail, but I'm pretty sure that I'm down to my P's and Q's, okay? But anyway, this video is about, is it possible for someone to have an immaculate conception just like Mary? In the story of the Bible, okay? Of course, like I said before, it's a story, okay? Because you don't know if it's true or not. Just by using simple semantics, nothing is really real. You don't even know if I'm real. How do you know if I'm real? But anyway, I digress here. Yes. The simple answer is yes. As a matter of fact, no sperm has to be outside the contact of the female in order for her to be born. Though I forgot the technical term for this, but there's at least about 0.01% of women out there, especially more in the Far East, and probably be happening in the East, in the West, in the East, in the North, and the South, okay? And I don't know what the name of this term is, but I think it's called the Immaculate Conception theory, okay? Not a theory, but it was called something else. And this is during the 90s when I was doing research on if it was possible for women to have children without the male sperm outside. Okay, not that type. I'm talking about born. She's naturally born with we call it a sac. Okay, a spermatozoidal sac. And if you want to confirm this, you should already know that there's people out there called hermaphrodites, right? So if there were hermaphrodites, individuals who have a male penis at genitalia and also a vagina, okay, then you have to automatically assume that it is possible, and I have discovered that very long time ago. Yes, indeed. And so you may call it the Immaculate Conception, okay, birth, because it says that it lays dormant inside of the female behind the vagina's walls, and then it can impregnate herself. She can get impregnated without any stimulation or penetration. Yes, I read it. You don't believe me? Look for it. Now, I know for a fact that you may look for it and it may be so rare. It's like kind of like looking for the gauging. And there is a gauging as well. But they're not going to advertise it all over the internet because it's called racism, okay? They're gonna pick it apart, okay? And as I said before, there's a lot of studies out there which is basically dormant and it's hard to find. And when I try to find the information, I can't find it because I remember finding it, but it has to be dug up again. For example, okay, like where does pit bulls come from? Okay, I've read a study to where they experimented in the 1800s where pit bulls was actually a crossbreed between a Doberman Pinscher, a rat, a squirrel, and a pig. And if you notice it or not, their teeth is kind of different. Okay, it's called hybrids, and you can create animals through hybrids and shit. But other than that, okay, just keep doing research, go down the rabbit hole, and you will find the answers. What I'm saying is true, okay? And it may seem like a conspiracy, but you have to understand that there's people out there with purple eyes. I don't know the technical name for a person with their irises, okay? The color of mine is brown, okay? But of course, there's people with black irises, and it's hard for me to believe those type of things, but it's true, okay? And so when people tell me, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, I'm like, have an open mind. It's either you have an open mind or you have a closed, okay? There's no halfway about it. If you're agnostic about everything and you're skeptical about things, that's the wiser way to be. If you're atheist about it, just do the research, just do your science, okay? But other than that, there's a lot of people who don't know the terminologies for a lot of different things, but it's okay. Just have an open mind, okay? Don't just say, no, that's not possible. No, that's not possible. I believe that pink unicorns exist, but you may not be able to see them in this realm of dimension, time, and space. Possibly. I say possibly. I did not say they exist. There's a big difference when believing in something through a skepticism and also theory, rather than just saying it does exist. It's not wise to say it does exist if you have not experienced such a thing. But that's what my video is about, yeah, guys. It's mainly about that. It's about it mainly about Immaculate Conception. I remember, and even this. Listen to this. This about 2% of the world's population who is immune to the AIDS virus. If you don't know about that, you should do some research on that. There's a lot of things that I found out that I was like shocked about. I said, yo, and then it's just people are just lazy. They just don't want to do the research. And sometimes if you put it out there, it'll be like let's say you look up Immaculate Conception right now, for example. All you'll see is the religious side of it, where the birth of Mary, okay? But there is a scientific side to that. And this scientific side is not just the male spermatozoid on the outside. It's already inside. So it lays dormant in her body. Okay, and as I said before, the technical aspect, I forgot what it's called. Just as if you can think about microchimerism. Okay, microchimerism is usually when a female's past DNA partners. Okay, now she's whoring out. Okay, riding the cocktail style. And also the condom itself can affect the birth of a child. Okay, these things are called abnormalities, in which I read a long time ago, and they may be up to date now if you look for it or find the right term for it. But I really just forgot what the term was, the technical term, or the word was used for when a woman has a child without the male sperm present at all, because it's already inside of her. See. And I was shocked that I found this out. But that's all I really wanted to say. I want you to do your own research and discover things without being closed-minded and say, oh, no, it doesn't exist. Okay? Just have a possibility and look for it. And you will find what I'm saying is the truth. Other than that, peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. This is my more serious side. Okay, lots of people who know me think I'm a fool. Okay, no, lots of people that don't know me think I'm a fool. But people who do know me know I'm a very professional person when it comes to certain things. Sometimes I talk about things in an incoherent fashion so I can be understood, like the Kanye West effect. But I like the way things are in this life. But in my next life, I'm not going to be human in my next life. I'm going to be a demiurge god. I'm going to be a demiurge god and scare the shit out of all y'all. But you know what? I digress, okay? I love you all, but I hate the many of you. I love animals more than human beings. Do your goddamn research, and please, when you have a conversation, okay, what a conversationalist is never boring. I'm never boring with anybody or anything, okay? Peace.